Is Debutify really the best free theme available in the market? Can it really replace all your Shopify paid apps? Can it really generate a six-figure store, a professional looking store, without paying any extra dollars? And most importantly, is it user-friendly? Can a complete beginner actually build a branded store using Debutify 4.1? Let's find the answer to all of these questions in this video. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Omar from ROA Recipe, and in this channel we only talk about e-commerce, Shopify, dropshipping. If that's something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now. We drop weekly videos, free tutorials, some winning products ideas, and much more. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about my favorite Shopify theme, Debutify, and they have recently released Debutify 4.1. I'm super excited to show you exactly what can you do with this theme, how to navigate around, how to install it, how to customize it. All of that stuff, we're gonna cover it in this video. So make sure to stay until the end. And I'm gonna be leaving the link to Debutify in the description so that you can install it in your own Shopify store and follow along with me in this video step by step. Now, without further ado, let's jump into my computer and I'll show you everything. Here we are inside of the admin dashboard of our Shopify store. So first thing we want to do, we're going to click the link to take us to the Debutify website. And then they're going to ask you to sign up. You want to do that to get a free trial, to get the full paid plan, 14 days for free without entering your credit card or anything. You can try all the functionalities that they have in the paid plan for free. And then the shortcut to that, you can go here and copy your Shopify store URL, and then go here, copy that, remove the backslash, remove the HTTPS, just that, your store name.myshopify.com, and then you log in. It's gonna connect to your Shopify store. It's gonna ask you if you approve to install this unlisted app to your store. They have their own app, so they can combine all of these add-ons and so on, but you don't really need the app. We're gonna just use it to download the theme in our store. So here you see, download my free Debutify theme. So as I told you, you have 14 days free trial. Now we have Debutify 4.2 just released. We're gonna add it to our store. It's gonna take a few seconds just to load up and download it properly in your store, and then we're gonna move on to the Shopify dashboard and work from there. It's loaded. You can press here customize theme. It will take you to your Shopify store, and now we have our theme in the store, Debutify 4.2. Now this is the default settings. All of these add-ons with the electricity icon, these ones are the paid add-ons. So you can use them or just skip them if you would like to. However, there are some of them that are actually super useful, and I use them for my own store. I'm gonna show you that later on in the video. So now let's focus on our own store. So our store actually starts here in announcement. That's the first section you should edit in your store. So you have here the left message, follow us. You can have your social media here. You can have your social media here. And then on the right side, you can have another message like get in touch. Move this right here. Okay. And then you can change actually the message here and write whatever you have, like free or like 30% off site-wide, something like this. Any kind of promo that you're running, something to attract customers to take action in your store, to check out your products, anything you would like to add. And then the next section, you have the menu, the header, which is this section where our logo goes and our menu and the carts, all of that stuff. So here in the header, you're gonna keep it as it is by default, the main menu, you're gonna keep it. However, we should be editing this menu in the back end of the store I can show you that as well in this video. You can play around with the size of the font in the menu. You can add your own custom logo in case you have one already. So let's actually upload our logo here. Load our logo, select it here, make sure it fits properly. You can add another version that is inverted. It's not really required. You can use the same one, and you can use the same one for mobile. And now you can adjust the size of the logo. This is the maximum you can go. You want to make sure it looks good on mobile as well. Can increase the size a little bit more. Yeah, I think we'll go with the maximum so it looks visible. That's good. I'm gonna save that. Go back to desktop. Then we customize more. Now we want to follow the same color theme throughout our theme. You're gonna go to theme settings, then you go to colors, and then you start changing all of your main colors. In this case, I'm going with the orange color that I have in my logo. So I'm gonna use this color, and then any main color, I'm gonna be using the same for the buttons, any backgrounds, borders, button label. So the button here, right? Looks good. Links, and the links you can leave it the same, doesn't really matter. For the footer, let's actually preview what we have here. Yeah, so I don't like that blue color in my footer as well. So I can go something like black and white. Usually looks a lot more professional. Change the accent colors, borders, the form elements. You can use this gray color. Form elements here. You can use kind of the lighter one, a little bit darker. Yeah, that will do as well. The buttons, again, I'm gonna use the same color. So that is good. Now for this section, actually, I don't need it. So I'm gonna delete it completely. Actually get rid of this Instagram feed add-on. This is a paid add-on, so you wanna get rid of it. You wanna scroll down, go to theme settings here, and then uncheck this to remove the Instagram feed. And it should just take a few seconds. It's gonna be gone. Yep, there it is. So now we have changed our colors, added our logo, customized our footer. We also can remove all of this. It's not professional. It doesn't look good if you have the theme name and powered by Shopify. So Shopify makes it very simple. You just go to footer here, credentials, and uncheck these. Don't worry about that. Just save it. There you go. It's gone. Just you only have the copyright with your store name. Perfect. So now we're gonna start to actually build our store section by section. Starting after the header, we're gonna add the first section, which is the store hero or the slideshow, as they call it. And then you're gonna add one slide. You can add as many as you want, but for this example, let's just go with one slide. I'm gonna delete this one, just stick with one slide. You can have overlay, sort of like a shadow over the picture, so that way your text is a little bit more visible. We can keep it on. Now, you wanna add the background or the banner, the main banner for your store. Of course, I highly recommend that you go ahead and customize it, create a custom banner for your store. Or if you want to just get stock footage for anything related to your niche, you can do that as well. So for this example, we're doing a general store. So I want to look for something a bit generic. So that way it fits the theme of the store. Just look for something interesting, and yeah, maybe that's not too bad. Or this, literally anything you feel that it fits nicely with your store, you can go ahead and do that. But just make sure that the background of this will not conflict with your logo. So in this case, it might be a better idea to remove the overlay. No, it's still the same thing. So we're gonna have to change the photo that we choose. Let's look for something like lifestyle, for example. Yeah, so just something generic with a white background. So that way our logo will be visible. Select that. In this case, we can add the overlay or remove it. But honestly, I like to have my own photos with a bright color, so it looks a little bit better. So we're done with that. Now we have, if you have a sort of a bigger image, you can put the focus or the position to the middle, just keep it at the middle. And then the slide, you can link it to your products, which is always a good idea. Or you can remove that, then have your buttons here. But Debutify, the new version gives you 2 buttons to play around with. I usually like to just go with one call to action. Don't confuse your customer, just keep it clear. It's one single call to action, takes them to the product. And of course you want to write something here, then about your store, maybe your brand name, what do you have to offer, something like this. Of course, that's not perfect. I'm just doing it for the example. Get a little bit more creative with the text here. The headline, get something catchy to get people to click on the Shop Now button. All right, so we're done with the slideshow. Now we can add another section. So there's really many approaches to this. I like to go to straight to the point, show off my products directly after the slideshow. So in that case, let's look for featured collection or featured product, right? And in this featured collection, let's actually select our collection here. Of course, you want to make sure that you have multiple products here. Let me actually go ahead and do that. I'm gonna save here, go back to my products. Keep all your products into one collection, so that way you can display them in the home page. Just select all of them and then add to collection, home page. All right, so let's go back to online store, to the theme, Debutify 4.2, customize it. Then there you go. You see all the products all together in a nice carousel. Can easily view them. Go back to the home page, right? So we have this section done. Now we can add another section to our store. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can do like an image with text, something about the collections that we have. Let's do that. In this case, for example, something like home and garden. Try to find a nice image that fits well here. Select it. And then you want to add the headline, some text here. And then you can also add a button. I'll show you exactly how to do that. Here is the headline. Say the latest, or something like checkout in garden collection. And then you want to add some more text here. Maybe something like up to 35% off selected items. All right. Then you can have a button here, explore deals. And then you want to, of course, you want to create another collection for your home and garden products. And then you link it here. So that is good. Save that. And then we can add another section. We can actually add one featured product. Usually that will be the product that you are focusing on, that you are testing right now. So you want people, even if they go back to your homepage, they can easily find that product that you are trying to promote, that you're trying to push in your store. Let's go ahead and select one of these products that we have in our store. Yeah, this one, for example. Just make sure it looks good in the homepage with high quality photos. And these actually are paid add-ons. We're gonna edit them and remove them later on. We can edit the stuff here. Like we don't want to show the product tags. I also don't care about the sharing icons, even the collections. You can keep this, even the product type. Keep it as simple as possible. Don't complicate things. If you have like a short description, you might wanna show the description here actually, but if it's longer, then just keep it hidden and have this link so that they can view the product. Save that. And then we can add more sections to our homepage to make it more interesting. Add a little bit more collections. Let's do one more. We can do another image with text. Let's feature another collection, for example. Let's say kitchen gadgets, or let's say something like gadgets to make your life easier in the kitchen. It's not a must to have so much text. You can make it here and then add a button, shop now, and then add a nice image, something related to the kitchen, something like this, simple, to the point. does the purpose and drives people to check out different collections. And then you, of course, you want to link it to the collection that you have for the kitchen. So that is done. And then you have this section recently viewed. This is actually an paid add-on. You can get rid of it. It can be useful if some customer is browsing your store and then they check out a product and then they want to get back in there. It will be there at the bottom of the website, so you can easily access it again. Now, the next and the last section here before our footer, we have the guarantees. By default, they're all the same. We want to change the icons and change the text here. So go here and go one by one. You can change the icon by changing this text, and you get it from here. Press view all available icons. Usually I do something like shipping. So get this icon, for example, and you want to take this name, copy it, paste it here. Look at that. I'm gonna say something like worldwide expedite shipping. You can mention here if you have specific shipping times, for example, 7 to 14 days, something like this. It's always good to be transparent with your customer, so that way they know exactly what to expect. Another one can be, for example, customer service. It's customer service, nothing. So maybe like phone, try like phone. Yeah, there it is. Support agent. Can paste that here. Say customer support around the clock, 24/7, available to answer all your questions. Gives your customer a bit more trust. Then the last one can be something about the quality of the products. So like star, yeah, just a simple star will do. Just copy that, go here, star, and then you can say something like top quality product, and then maybe we can say something here like, I don't know, I'm not feeling creative right now, just type something like we ensure all our products go through quality check. So that looks good. Let's save it. Now the next thing, after we're done with the homepage, we can move over to the product page, which is the most important page in your store. Basically, this is where all the traffic you're sending will go to. That's what they are going to see. So you want to make sure it looks the best way possible. So here we are in the product page. You can skip all of that and then just focus on what it says product pages. The first thing is a paid app, upsell bundles. It's very good to have, but in this case, we're just going to remove it. We'll stick to the free options. Okay, so in the product page itself, now we can choose what we want to display. I don't want to display the product type, the product tags. I don't care about the sharing, here the collection. Now the image, make sure you have the image zoom option, and then you have the layout as thumbnail. Let's view it from mobile. Yeah, that looks good. And then show the quantity picker. You can either have, like if you have multiple variants, you can have buttons to select the color, for example. That can do. And then the description, you show the product description. This is how it looks like right now in a separate section. You can do it under the add to cart button, so that way it looks a little bit more organized and cleaner. Save that. Now at the bottom here, we have some nice features built in with Debutify, like for example, the FAQ section. And here you're gonna fill in your common questions that you have, something that you want to clarify about your delivery, your product, anything. It's good to have here all the answers, so that way the customer will make the decision right away in your store, and they don't have to think about it twice, since they gave them all the answers to their questions. I highly recommend to really fill in this section. And then at the bottom here, you can have the testimonials. You can add a bunch of testimonials, quotations from your customers. You can have you can write here whatever they said about your product, and then you can change the author name, for example, here, and save that. You can even have like a headshot of your customers here. So all of this stuff you can do with the free option. Now there is a bunch of other stuff that you can do with the paid plan. For example, one of my most favorite ways to increase the conversions, increase the average order value in my store, I like to use the quantity breaks. You can add a block, product break. You have the option to select like what type of collection you want to display this offer to. I usually like to keep it for all my products, so just keep it all. And then you go scroll down here. You can start doing the quantity break. I'm gonna say something like buy more and save, and then you're gonna have like a fixed discount in case they bought two of the same product, they will get an extra 10% off. So that's how it looks like. Quantity, you're gonna buy one, same price. Buy two, you save 10% off, and you can do more of these 3 pieces. You can put here like 20%. So if they buy more than one, you get more discount, and that way you can increase your average order value, so that customer, instead of buying just one color of this beanie, for example, you're gonna buy two just to get to make use of the offer that you have running. Very useful stuff to increase your average order value and the profitability of your store. Here you can show the estimated delivery time and also how many visitors are browsing on your store right now. This is actually a random number just to increase scarcity and tell them that the people are actually checking out this product. There is demand for this product. This works well with the social proof. Now you have the color swatches, for example, in case you want to display like the colors in actual form. Cart upsell, cart gold, there's a bunch of other stuff to use with the paid option. But for now, we're gonna just keep it simple, use few of them and not a bunch of add-ons in that way it will not look professional. Now, next thing, we want to customize our checkout page, which is very important. A lot of people forget or skip this step, but this is like you're losing around 20% of your sales if people are dropping off here. For example, you can see it doesn't look that nice, just the store name and the colors doesn't match. It looks sketchy, it doesn't look professional. So you're gonna go here in the checkout, and then you press open checkout settings, go down, you can add your own logo here. You can position it to the center, have it large. You can have a custom background for your checkout form as well. Save that. And then for the colors, you want to make sure you're being consistent with your color scheme, basically. So we can keep this blue, doesn't really matter, or black. No, not black. Let's keep it like a blue color here for the accents. And the buttons should be matching all over the website. See? So that way it's matching our brand. I'm gonna save that. So now let's go back to our homepage. Few things that you can customize in the back end of your store so that will be visible in your, like for example, the main menu here, and as well as the footer menu. Usually you should have here all the legal pages, the shipping policy, the refund and return policy, the terms of service, all of that legal stuff. It's a must-have in case you're running Google ads, Facebook ads, any kind of ads. They require these legal pages to be there. So let's actually save whatever we did and publish the theme, and then go exit here. And then we're gonna go ahead and create some pages. So by default now in Shopify 2.0, they have the contact page, which is perfect. Now in the settings, you can go to legal pages. They have actually integrated templates that you can directly use. Just click create from template, create from template. And for the shipping policy, you can write whatever actually is right with your suppliers. So you can say like 7 to 14 days shipping, whatever your policy is, just write it down here and save it. And then we're gonna go to online store, navigation. Then we're gonna edit the main menu. I don't like to show catalog here. I like something like shop, apply changes, save the menu. And then for the footer menu, make sure to have all the legal pages. So we're gonna add them one by one. Just click here, go to policies, and add all of them. The privacy policy, refund policy. Honestly, this is sometimes overlooked, but it's It's very important, especially in the long term. If you're planning to scale your store, then you save the menu. Now we can view our final form of the store. Looks neat and clean, nothing too sketchy. Very nice. So you can have here something about your brand. Be specific to your brand, don't be super generic. And here also you can write a sentence like get 15% off when you subscribe to the newsletter. Give them an incentive to sign up. But that's pretty much it. We're done customizing our theme. We can publish it. So that's it, guys. That's basically the Debutify theme and how to customize it. Very user-friendly theme, easy to customize, and has a lot of feature that you can make use of to increase the trust in with your customer, increase the average order value, which is the #1 key in success in e-commerce in the long run. And I hope you guys found some value from this short tutorial. And if you'd like to see more upcoming videos like this, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications bell so that you get notified whenever we upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.